Well, good morning. You joined me this morning on the banks of 10 Mile Bank with Mr. Charlie Lawrence, who's fishing to my left hand side. We're having a bit of a change around. Charlie's just going to fish the feeder, and in fact he's very lazy, and I'm just going to fish the whip, and in fact I'm very lazy too. What'd you say, Charlie? Exactly. So I'm fishing Cadence CP200 whip, 6 metres to hand. Probably been fishing about 45 minutes. I'm catching 1 or 2 rudd. I'll put out a decent amount of ground bait, and every now and again I'm putting in a nugget. Just fishing maggot on the hook. I've been catching some rudd, I've had a perch, a few little skimmers and a few roach. It's an area along 10 Mile I probably haven't fished for a long time. Roach. But early season it can be very productive. Can be some bream in this area. Bream haven't been showing, but there can be some bream in this area sometimes when they're not feeding anywhere else. But at the moment there's a lot of rudd, a lot of roach. The river system seems to be full of fish all round. Sort of stopped and seen a couple of guys yesterday. They were catching 1 or 2 fish. There's been some fish caught in the week. So yeah, it's just come out. I'm down the bank with my good mate, and nice relaxation from a hard week at work. See that bream roll in the middle, Charlie? Yeah, bream just rolled in the middle. So yeah, it was nice bream just rolled over in the middle. Oh, look at that, nice skimmer. Just a little skimmer there. So I'm fishing the Cadence CP200 whip. See there, I've got that at 6 metres. Telescopic top 3, and all the rest is put together. I've got a small flick tip connector. And I'm fishing a 4 gram Fenwick Sports Silverlight whip waggler, trapped in place, 4 float stops. I've got 3.5 gram Olivet. And I've just got it trapped in place with some number 8s and some number 8s down the line. And I'm fishing a size 16 hook, 012. And at the moment, so I'm just fishing a single maggot. Ground bait I'm using today is Bait Tech Pro Natural Bream Dark, Bait Tech Pro Natural Dark, and I'll put a little bit of Pro Natural Extra in there as well, just to give it some weight and a bit of stickiness. Carry plenty of bait if I need it to, and also molten rock hard balls, couple of squeezes with my hand, and it's perfect. So yes, like I say, this area, I think it's called the Piggeries. Paddy's Pig Farm's just down the way there. So I used to fish here early season. And I actually did catch my original personal best bream when I first moved up here, out of this peg, this exact peg actually, and that was £8.3, which now we're getting some bigger ones out the channel. Like I say, that was a nice bream roll there, so never know, Charlie might get 1 or 2 on the tip. He has found a bit of a mussel bed in front of him. There's a rudd. Found a bit of a mussel bed in front of him, so it's just come a bit shorter, but that fish rolled in the middle, so I know he's got another line in the middle. It is overcast, sun's gone behind the clouds, so it is all but ideal conditions to see if there is a few bream about. Every now and again just loose feeding a few casters over the top. Oh, that's a bit bigger. Go on net that one. Could have swung that out if I was into a nice rhythm, but only just started. So it's a lovely silver bream. A lot of those in the system at the moment. Beautiful fish. Oh, back in we go. So yeah, there's a lot of those in the system. Tell them apart. They got a big eye. And they're not slimy. Little monkey disappeared. So you can see, nice little swim. Just fishing. Just on the shelf. As you go out, so put another section on that, probably be about 1.5 foot deeper. But I just want to see if I can catch them on this 6 metre line, because it's decent depth. You know, you're talking about 16 foot. So it's an ideal depth. A lot of pads around, so it's going to keep the fish. Bit of shelter when the old sun comes out. Also there's a lot of predators about up this area, a lot of perch. As you can see there, fish are scattering about under my feet. Here you come off. There's a lot of perch about, chasing these fish about, so they're hiding in amongst the pads. Yeah, just thought do something different. Last time I came out with Charlie, we fished further down on the ooze and caught some fish on the whip, so I said why not give it a go again. Right, little bobby skimmer. So we've got some fish out there, so we'll get a head down and we'll see if we can't get 1 or 2 fish feeding. So I'm going to keep putting in a ball every other cast, loose feed a few casters, and hopefully get 1 or 2 fish. So I'll catch up with you in a bit, and a bit later on we're going to see how Charlie's getting on. Catching some rudd and roach and odd skimmer, silver bream. Charlie's having 1 or 2 skimmers on the tip. If the skimmers are out there, then they're not going to come in on this shelf too much. I'm still getting plenty of bites. Fish of all sizes really. From small fish sort of up to about 6-7 ounces. Roach, little roach. Had a couple of fish on the corn. Keep trying it. I think if you can get 1 or 2 bites on the corn, you will get those better fish. River's got a little bit of movement to it, which is good. Rod. Lovely little rod. You what, mate? Still getting the odd one or two fish. Like I say, I reckon if them skimmers are out there in the middle, they ain't going to come in on that near shelf. So I might set the tip up in a bit, just to see. It wouldn't surprise me. He lost a decent fish. He lost a decent fish, which I think was probably a tench. Yeah, he was probably heading for that snag.
No, he's down right round, he's like downstream like.
Yeah. Yeah, he lost a big fish on the tip, probably a tench. So, yes. A lot of fish taking it on the drop still. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful little rod. So keep putting in one or two bits of sweet corn. Skimmer. So it's just alive with fish. Beautiful to see. A little bit of corn. Yeah, they're nice fish. Skim it. Just fishing me Cadence 12-foot number 2. £5 mainline, £6 shocker. Got an ounce feeder. So I can get it down because it's really deep. An 014 fluorocarbon. Into a size 16 MXB3. Very deep out there, about 22 foot. From memory. Put 5 balls of ground bait on the whip line before I came onto this. I just came onto it just see if the skimmers are lying out there, and I've had a couple already. So lying on that far shelf and not so many on the near shelf today. Little boy.
I was in the pub last night, I've got two people up there.
Yeah.
And you know, I give people a lot of shit in December.
Yeah.
And this woman was up there, she's on about having kids, like how, you know, how painful it is. She got me up right on my track. Fucking funny. She goes, I said to her, I said, look, I said, you keep moaning about like having kids, but I said, you've got one that's 15-year-old and one that's 6-year-old. I said, you don't see a bloke that's kicking the ball at solid. She goes, oh, I know what, it's painful, I'll have enough of that. She goes, she stands up and she goes, have you ever had an orgasm?
They're way at the end.
Yeah. That's what I mean, that's how it's kicking. Not how it is in Cincinnati when you weigh every half hour. To me, that's wrong. But it's probably why you and it.
Skimmer on the worm.
I don't know, a tour of golf or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For what we have to spend on our sport now and stuff like that, I don't think there's enough money to do it.
I reckon you make a good next Prime Minister, Charlie. Don't you?
1-5, isn't it?
You what?
Yeah, you do.
Better fish. Nice hybrid, Charlie. Told you there used to be some nice hybrids up here. Yeah. Beautiful hybrid, look at that. Beautiful hybrid, fight like stink. Well, they're obviously still about. Here's like another skimmer. Certainly some fish out there. Right down in. Alright, there you go. Just fishing a segment of worm. It's got worm good, just cut it in half. You what, mate? Charlie's getting 1 or 2 skimmers as well. Try the whip line again in a minute. All I'm doing is just leaving the other half of the worm in the top of the ground bait. Cut everything off. Just go through the head. Try to. Just pulling through the head a bit. Yeah. A few liners. There's a liner. Just slow pull round. A little bit of corn going in on that whip line. on the whip on the sweet corn. Had a few hybrids and a few skimmers and some rudd, a couple of roach. Just sort of chopping and changing between the whip and the feeder. When the whip goes off, sort of go out on the tip for half hour. Charlie's getting plagued with rudd attacks. Missing a lot of bites. I've come up off the bottom, still missing bites. I think there's just a lot of fish nosing about at the sweet corn. Sort of drop the float up above the ground bait and run it down into it. It's got a little bit of flow. There's a lot of fish this sort of size out there just mouthing about at the corn. Lovely coloured fish, beautiful, beautiful rudd. Has he? You got one? A lot of bites. I've got a skimmer. Ah. A lot of fish nosing at the corn. Okay. Double mag it on, see what happens. Not even got to the bottom. A lot of these fish are out holding the bait up. I've got through about 3 kilo ground bait already. Sort of put in 14 balls at the start, so there's a good 1.5 kilos gone straight away. A few out on the feed line. Keep putting the ball in every now and again on the whip line. See, I think these are what's nosing at the sweet corn. You just gotta bide your time till the better fish grabs it. But an ideal day today to fish the wheat, I think, if I had any, but haven't. Well, it's been a beautiful session. Caught mainly on the whip, but I have caught some fish on the tip as well. Lost 1 or 2. There's a lot of fish out there, all sizes, all species. Probably, I don't know, I think I've fed about 3, what we got left, about 3.5 kilo ground bait. Most of it on the whip line. I've fed a little bit through the feeder. Most of it's all been on the whip. Quite a nice rod. Rod. What an absolutely lovely fish, beautiful fish. Really, really solid fish as well, proper chunky fish. That was on a single maggot. I've had a few on corn. Real hard to hit on the corn, so most of the fish come to maggot, single or double. Sometimes they intercept it. It's been a lovely day. So it's fish of all sizes. Oh, there's a little skimmer there. Got a few hybrids. Roach, rudd, skimmers, silver bream, and had a couple of perch. We're putting that to dry soon, so we'll get the fish out shortly. Skim up. Fishing a single red maggot, size 16. So about 30 seconds and we had a bite. Say Charlie's been getting some skimmers on the feeder. We're going to pop up and see him shortly. Say roach. Oh, lovely roach. Lovely size to catch on the whip. Silver bream. It's just rolled out there. All in all, it's been absolutely beautiful. Come to an area where I haven't fished this area probably, I don't know, 6 years maybe, 5, 6 years. Time goes a bit fast, but yeah, there's always a few fish about, like I say, it's very, very deep on that feed line. There's always a few fish about up here. Even in the winter you can get 1 or 2 fish up here. When it's fishing hard anywhere else along the stretch, you normally get 1 or 2 fish up here because of the depth. Brilliant. See if we can catch one more. We'll get the fish out, put nets dry, and go and see Charlie boy. Nice fish to finish on, nice roach. Okay, beautiful fish to finish on. Absolutely brilliant whip fishing on the river Ouse along 10 Mile Bank. Absolutely brilliant. Well, here we are with Mr. Charlie Lawrence, partner in crime for today. Sheep rustler extraordinaire. Go on, baby. So what do you reckon then, Charlie?
Solid, mate.
A lot of fish bait, no?
Well, it was. Now I can't get a bite, which is a bit odd. It would twitch.
And what are you catching them on?
2 bronze maggot or a couple of dead reds. Anything, mate. They just hungry. So a bit of chopworm and bacon in there.
And what ground bait you used today?
Magic and a little bit of fish meal. Sensor's magic and a bit of fish meal.
Braid straight through?
No, shocker. Always fish a shocker.
I thought you had a little tiny bit above it before instead of a shocker.
No. When I fish long rods, I always have a shocker. when I fish my 11 footers, I just have a short bit of line. Depends where I'm chucking it, really.
Nice choice to come up here today, I think, 10 mile.
Yeah.
Something different.
Irritating little flies.
Yeah, something different, but a lot of fish about. A lot of bites right from the word go. Very nice, sometimes bites every cast, wasn't it?
Lost something big, straight
yeah.
out not set keys.
Straightened out a set of keys. Yeah. Christ, that was a big fish, wasn't it? Straightened out a set of keys.
Can't get right now, you put the camera on. It's weird.
What hook's that?
Geary.
Oh, one of the feeder hooks?
Yeah.
Straightened it.
Well, bent it out.
Hmm.
I reckon that was a big tench, mate. I say it just went down there.
Yeah, I reckon probably was a decent tench. Sounded as though it was. A bit slime on the line, wasn't there, so... Could have been foul hooked. It's in the mouth, I don't think you'd have straightened up in the mouth.
No. It didn't go, mate. It took line. No, I can't get a bite, it's got the bite choke.
We put you off, have we?
Might do.
You gonna hit that one then?
It's liner.
Oh, Charlie!
It's a liner, mate.
I hope we got Colin the Combine coming up, look. Should I stop and ask him if he's got the key? Hey? Excuse me, mate. How you got the key? I wonder if he's got 40 acres.
He might have. 40 acres.
He could have, couldn't he? Mind you, it don't look brand new. No. That's a big old bird though, isn't it?
No, 15 mate.
Yeah, go on. There's a big old bird, that old Combine, 20 plate. 20 plate. And another one. Hey, 20 plate and all. Crikey, look at this, it's like
Fleet trappers.
Convoy. Come on in, rubber duck. You wouldn't want to be coming down there and met that lot, would you? Oh, Charlie, go! Oh.
Hey.
There's a bite.
It's liner, trust me. No, there's a bite.
How's it go? Is that what it does?
Does, mate.
What, exactly that?
Exactly.
Can you just show us again? Fair play, mate. Oh. So you're twitching it there. We ought to call that the Maney manoeuvre. See, look. Oh no! Charlie, you're letting the side down now.
You should put that camera up, mate. It's going on camera shot. Even the fish turned off, mate. He ain't been touched though.
That looks as though it's been sucked to me.
Dead maggots.
This time, mate, this time. This is one of these areas up here where a lot of people won't head to. You get one or two get up here, but normally the same ones. A lot of them, they head off down there, so they park behind the peg and up. It's just nice.
Yeah, this is alright, ain't it?
It's very, like I say, that is very deep, isn't it? That fit, I mean, you think you're a foot down on the water, you've probably got about 21, 22 foot out there. You know, and you think you're at the bottom of the shelf, you're in the track almost. So it does take a while to get down. You've got to fish an ounce, sometimes even an ounce and a half, really, just because of that depth.
Just get pretty small to it. That's the bar right. If I put 30 gram
Yeah.
feeder on, it takes so long to get down. You can't just run it There's loads of fish in it.
Nice day for it as well, isn't it, really? I mean, yeah, we've had a bit of sun, but
Overcast,
it's a nice breeze. It's a beautiful day for fishing. Blowing just over your shoulder as well, so. It's 3 on the bounce now. Have you got the like this
I reckon I've got a
you got this sort of camera shyness now, eh? You got the jitters. You got this jitters just in case you hook a tench.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, someone around it.
You're quaking in your quocks.
That's the one.
This time. This time, me old Fruit Loop. Braid sink's alright.
Yeah, I'll just give it.
You treated it.
No, I'll just give it a good dose. That's a guru braid. I normally use that submerged stuff for making it.
Did you put some spray on it?
Only water. I put no line.
No line sink on it.
That sinks like stone.
It does in that deep water, doesn't it?
To be fair, it sinks well on the middle level, but then mind you, that's deep. It's top 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's sort of 15, 16 foot.
Like I say, fish pole here 11 metres, but you got top 6.
Oh, listen.
It's top 6 when you get over that shelf. I mean, I'll fish 6 metres to hand.
You could have just got on the top 5 just about. 6 metres now. Because you had about 2 metres.
Oh yeah, I had a decent amount of line.
Which realistically, that's 10 metres, isn't it? On that shelf. If you fished it on the pole.
Yeah, 10, 11, you go over that shelf, and like I say, but that does slope off a little bit as well. Say if I fish a slider, I normally fish that out. I do fish that over, but I normally fish that about 16, 18 metres, so you're over that shelf. That's flattened off that near shelf then. What I noticed when I was fishing the feeder, that I had a slack tip. I could fish with a slack tip.
How come?
Then they could just, you know, you saw every little movement then. So I'm not a braid man like you see. Look at that, look. Skimmer bob. Don't need many of them, mate, do you?
Not really. That's why you have a big bum for it, put your rod on.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
I thought it was just because you had too much food.
No.
Beautiful fish.
It's part of being in the coal family, I'm afraid. We've all got big butts.
What was our song?
Big butts in the Carnot line.
That's it, mate, you got it.
That's the one.
Is that another skimmer?
Yeah, about that.
You had some rudd as well?
Yeah, I've had several.
Oh, look at that, that's nice fish. Nice fish. Oh no!
The netting skills have gone out the window. Noddy o'clock.
Hold them up, it's a lot. Beautiful fish, Charlie, well done, mate. Cracking day.
I've always wondered why you get stunted tails for.
Yeah.
These fish towns and lakes, and they used to be the same. So you'll catch them with stunted tails, I don't know why.
Well, there we go. Lovely net of fish. Just weighed them, got 25 £2. I've got some skimmers, got some rudd, got 1 or 2 roach, got some nice hybrids. It's been absolutely beautiful fishing. Like I say, most of them caught on the whip. I've had some on the feeder, but look at that lovely hybrid. Absolutely beautiful fish. There you go, whip fishing along 10 Mile Bank. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that rudd. I'll catch you next time on the bank. Oosh.